My parents, as a special treat to themselves, they decided to have a lobster, to cook their own lobster in the caravan.
A live one?
I think that's the only way. I think you can buy them tinned or alive. That's the two ways. So it was alive, and they didn't know what to do, because you can't eat them alive. Well, I suppose you could try, but that's not recommended, even by the French. So they asked the French couple in the caravan next door what to do, and I don't know what was actually said on either side, but what my parents came away with was that the way to cook a lobster was to put it in a pan of cold water and slowly bring it to the boil. Anyway, it doesn't go any better than you'd expect. Because we put I was just a tiny 4-year-old watching this, and the lobster was the most terrifying object I've ever seen. I felt no sympathy for it. It wasn't like boiling a rabbit alive. It was like this thing was clearly evil. And you look at a lobster, I mean, they're definitely evil. If the lobsters were this size and we were that size, they'd be even nastier to us than we are to them. Boiling alive would be a blessed relief compared to what those monsters would do to us with their claws. But anyway, so my parents put this lobster in the pan of cold water, and the lobster, having been initially a bit distressed by the way its life was going, thinks, well, this is a slight improvement. You know, I'm back in water. So the lobster chills out slightly, starts to, enjoy life. And then as the effect of the heat on the pan builds up, it starts to sense that something is wrong. And then, essentially, after not very long, it starts to massively freak out. I've heard people say that actually what can happen with cooking a lobster like that is it sort of gets lulled into a trance state. This did not occur.